We are back with another war video today, and I know it's been a while since I have been on vacation, and then the other season finished. So yeah, I took all of last season off. We are back in 4 Loki for this season, and I'm going to die this war. So yeah, first war back from tier 1, we're going to die. Spoiler, I'm also going to die war 2. So if you want to see people die, you're on the right channel now. First fight of the war, though, we are bringing Mojo for his first war in tier 1. We do have some very challenging fights. This first one is going to be this Dark Phoenix, which is not fun. We're going to be using Mojo. Strategy for this is you really want to slow play at the beginning. That's not for the fight. That's right now my phone went down. So you want to slow play at the beginning, basically build up to your 5... build up your charges to 5 so that you can get your fury, and then you can start doing some serious damage. So that's what we're doing here. And yeah, so next one's charge a heavy attack. Ideally, you want her to charge the heavy, not yourself. So we're up at 4. We're almost there. We throw the special 2 here. Thinking back, I think I should have just waited till we had the full 5 furies. She did a special one right away, so that was not ideal. While the buffs were up. So this fight is not my best work. As you can see, I was very nervous for it. This and another fight I was not so sure about. Here, though, going to block most of this. The block damage is very strong. We're going to heavy punish here. Boom. Throw the special 3 again. Because we got pushed here. We're still looking okay. I know her health's very low, but this should kill, and then it's going to remove her immortality, and then she's going to drop. So, yeah, we get out of there. A lot of damage done. Going to cost us a bunch of potions. This season is going to be a pretty potion-heavy season, but that is okay. Our next fight is going to be Bastion versus Weapon X here. With the tactics, this fight becomes much easier. Really, at the start, you just want to parry a handful of times, and then get into... Once you parry a couple of times, you know, Bastion becomes immune, or shuts off the energy debuffs from applying. So that's what we're doing here. Parry a handful of times. Can't remember what buff I used to be, or pre-fight I used, to be honest. But here the fight is easier if you're a tactic, because you're going to get the endurance, which allows you to punish or counter unstoppable. And so when Weapon X goes unstoppable from his, berserk thing, it's kind of just like fine. You can just keep punishing it. So that's what you see here. Here we're going to throw our first special 2. Boom, decent damage. He's going to regen a lot of it back. That's fine. Full combo. I think we're going to heavy here. No, we're going to wait. Because we need the invul to go away, and we're just going to dex into the special 1, and this is going to kill him by itself. As you can see, plenty of damage there. So, nice and smooth. I felt good after the Dark Phoenix fight, which was a bit sloppy for sure. Next fight... I think we jumped to the next one. Yeah, so next fight, we're on path 8. We're going to be using Mojo for both these fights. We got Ant-Man here first, and then we got a Sersi on 35. Both these fights Mojo should destroy. This node has, I think it has Force of Will. And why I'm using an invul here... Oh, because it's coming over from the Weapon X. Yeah, it's my first war back in tier 1 in a long time, so I was a bit nervous. But yeah, this fight should be smooth. I think I make it up longer than it needed to be. But yeah, this node has Force of Will, as you can see. So we just want to make sure we have our... anti-life field going, so that anytime he gets a buff, we kind of just remove it. Here's throw a special attack, so I'm going to heavy because I don't want to throw one. He gets it again. So I'm hoping to bait out his heavy here, or his special one here, which happens. So we get the next charge done. Then I throw this special 2. Again, I just need to be more patient. Mojo's obviously a champ I'm learning, so it's something I'm working on. Again, it's not a huge deal here. It's just going to slow the fight down, but I really shouldn't be throwing specials until I get my... get my fury. And now we have that, so you can see the damage will come out much stronger now. Get a couple more degens. Bait this. Keep removing the power gain. Here we're going to throw the special Oh, we got power drain right before we throw the special 2. That's right. That was another mistake, which could have been annoying. He might have just got a lot of armors, but because of our anti-life field, probably just would have removed them all really quick. And down he goes. So, yeah. Again, should have been much faster. Next up, we got the Sersi fight coming up. This one, I think this one goes quite a bit better, if I remember right. This one I've did in the off season. It's super straightforward. I think we're gonna throw a potion in. Yeah, this season. Oh no, we're not gonna throw a potion in. We're gonna throw combat region on. Yeah. Do I throw a potion on? Make a stand when I open. Yeah. And yeah, we're gonna go here. What we want to do at the beginning is wait a second before we heavy punish her. So now it's charge a heavy attack. We're gonna throw that. Boom. Now we remove her glancing right away with our life field thing. So that's exactly what we wanted to happen here. Here we're gonna try and bait out her special. I think I just throw mine. Yeah, we just throw it. Get our next charge. We got our fury now, so now the fight should go really fast. We're gonna throw our special 2. Yes, protection's up, which is fine. We get the knockdown, then our degens can go. Boom, she throws a special 1. Glancing goes away right away. Oh, it kind of pauses. I didn't realize that at the time. Oh, there it goes. So that was really weird. Throw our special 2, and this is going to kill her, obviously. Yeah, so, boom. Down goes Sersi. And then we're going to make our way to our next fight. I think, did we do no 38 twice in a row? Yeah, we got Thanos here. I didn't get myself a white Magneto. You really don't need it. I kind of messed this fight up at the end. But yeah, it's fine, obviously. We're going to invul. Yeah, we're just ripping through boosts. Thankfully, there's the daily quest that gives them. I just need to actually do them. Well, here we are. We're going to wait for our thing. Block a hit. Boom. Now we are up and running. Here we want him to throw the special attack. He does. And here I think... Oh, I do throw it. Yeah, that's fine. It's going to push him to 25% anyway. Here, I should have just kind of heavy punched that special 1, but we're going to heavy punch here to get our knockdown. Bait this out. We get knock the champion down. We're going to heavy him again. Here, I get pushed to my special 3 again. I was trying to throw a special 2 there, but we're going to push him to his protection again, so he's going to be there. We do get the special 2 here. We're going to dex it, no problem. So fight's going smooth. Here we have the idol, so I waited out. Get our knockdown. At some point, I'm actually going to throw a special 2. Here we go. And this, of course, the protection triggers again. Here we get punished with special attack. Oh, and that's why I'm trying to heavy. I'm having some issues with Mojo, like not... The heavy attack, like, not working. I don't know what's happened. It happened this war, too, that's going on. Here we get it, though. But we're just going to finish him here. But yeah, a couple more potions. I don't think I used Mojo again. Or maybe I should have, though. As you'll see. So, yeah. Down goes the fight. Again, bit sloppy. But not a big deal. Our next 2 fights... I think I have 7 fights. So we should have 2 more. Oh, yes. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So next fight is this Knull here. And I was a bit nervous about this. I've used Wiccan a bunch on node 42 versus Knull. A bunch of times. I haven't died to it. I was talking to Steve about it at Vancouver, that I haven't died with Wiccan before in war, and then I decided to immediately die with Wiccan in war. So... A couple things here. I think I could have played better, no question. I also could have... I think this was an assignment error as well, which is on me. I'm the planner. So, yeah, regardless of how you want to cut it, this fight is on me. So, we're doing okay here, and we're gonna get good damage here. We got the 17 or this a bunch of the incinerates. We got some of the plasmas. I tried a dex there, and that was definitely a mistake. Here we lose our neutralize, so we're getting a full combo here. Here, I should have just heavy punished. We get the neutralize pause again. I am very aware that I can't really throw my special one now. But as you'll see, kind of the damage just kind of goes to crap. And then my neutralize did not prevent his buffs from coming through, and that's because of aspect of evolution. So yeah, I mean, there was definitely some mistakes during the fight, but I would mark that up to being more of my fault on the planning side. The because on 042 you just get enough damage that it kind of just melts him, but with the increased health pool here, it's just doesn't get enough going, in my opinion. So you saw the fight kind of just stalled, and I couldn't get any more debuffs of. The aspect of evolution was really screwing up the fight, to be honest. So yeah, I think you just run out of damage at some point, and then it's going to be an absolute slog, and clearly Wiccan will die from block damage. Even if I did play that right, I probably would have died from his puny-ass block, especially as Wiccan continued to ramp up from aspect of evolution. But here we got the 28 fear or incinerate, so he's melting. I think we combo here, special one, and that ends the fight. So, you know, again, that looked really good there. But once the incinerates expire, you don't really get that many more debuffs, and the fight just completely stalls. So, yeah, should have been a better assignment. I've thought about it. I almost used Paviter, and I didn't want to be, I don't know. I felt like if I died of Paviter, it would have looked really bad, like I'm just forcing a new champ. But I think Paviter would have been better. Andy said I should use Mojo. Mojo probably would have been better, even with the degen resistance from Knull. So yeah, just kind of a mistake there, but it is what it is. Our last fight here, we do have Bastion versus Gentle. I did opt for no suicides here because my damage is going to be capped from Safeguard regardless. And I think his incinerate damage is tied to his basic hits and everything, so I don't think it would have worked very well. So that is why I did that. But yeah, we're just going to spam special ones. It's going to be a bit of a slow fight. You know, we want to keep our endurance up, of course. But during your specials, it pauses, which is nice. So this knocks him down. We get our endurance back again. We do a really good job of also kind of playing around the degen. I'm forgetting the node. The degen from the node itself, though. That just transfers back and forth. So yeah. But yeah, you'll see. It goes slow. But we're chipping away. Here we hit the intercept, which pauses the endurance as well. Another special one coming out. Boom. I actually really hate fighting Gentle, so having the unstoppable counter is very nice this season. But yeah, here we go. We're trying to bait this out. I think this is the only part where it gets a little weird, because he really doesn't want to throw that special too. And so we kind of almost lose the endurance. And I'm going to throw a heavy here. I probably should just relic right away to be safe, but we get it off just in time. Here, I think we just combo, throw the special one, and this should end the fight. So, boom. Yeah, a bit slow. But yeah, very safe, no mistakes, so happy with how that went. And that ends our first war. So yeah, so not only did I die, it ruined my deathless streak I had going in tier 1. I was at 133 going into that Knull fight. So, gotta start a new deathless streak. I died right away the next war. So, yeah, we're back to below, are definitely not in double digits. But yeah, this tactic's hard. I'm trying to take more fights that are a little more challenging this season. We shuffled things around in BGs, so BG's in a different BG. So I figure I need to ramp myself up. Maybe I need to ramp myself down if I keep dying. But they are the tough fights. Again, this war, I definitely think it was my fault on the planning side. Again, should have played better, but I'm pretty confident the block damage would have just killed me eventually, no matter what. So definitely my fault on the planning side. For this war, we did end up winning. We got very, very lucky. One of their players did not show up, so they left 4 fights. I think it was 4 or maybe 5 fights up on the map. So we did get a win that way. We had 16 deaths, so not really good on our side. I'm hoping we can clean it up a bit in these next wars. I'd love to see us get to single digits, but if we can get closer to 10, I'd be pretty happy because this tactic is quite challenging. But yeah, I'll be posting all my videos again this season. You'll see me die. Hopefully I'm better in War 3 at least. But yeah, that is going to do it for this video though. Thank you for watching.